Hey guys, I'll do one more thing for martial arts real quick. I'm going to show you some stuff that I was taught. You can do what you want. This is about learning to use nunchucks. And you can get nunchucks in a million different ways. You can get them made out of wood. You can get them made out of metal. You can get them made out of plastic, foam. You can get them made out of rattan, which is a reed. I'm going to use hard rubber, like really hard rubber, hard rubber nunchucks. I'll show you what I was taught. Give me a second here. I'll show you what I was taught. If you end up buying nunchucks, you know. They're not legal in every state to get. They are in my state. I will show you what I was taught. So I have some nunchucks, right? These are made out of rubber, a little bit flexible, not very much, very heavy. So like, okay, nunchucks, you know. Get them. I bought them at KarateMart.com. The first person that taught me about nunchucks was a guy named Jake Mace. You can find him on YouTube, Jake Mace Tai Chi. So first of all, what can I say? How do I teach this guy? First thing you want to do, and I realize I may be flawed some, but I'm learning, right? Just take them, and kind of maybe turn your stance sideways. I'm not really comfortable with my left arm. You got to experiment with this some, right? You hold. I hold kind of like around here, towards the end. So here, I don't hold down here at the end. I hold like my hands kind of closer to the middle part. You know, where I'm comfortable, right? You start swinging like this. And, you know, if you're gonna hit someone, and I'm pretty slow. These are really heavy too. If you're gonna hit someone, you'd have to hit them and hit really hard and whip it through, because if you didn't, the nunchucks will bounce back and hit you. So if you're hitting on like a dummy or like a foam dummy, it takes faith. You have to hit them hard with commitment, because if you hit them too soft, they'll bounce off and smack you, right? This is one way you can do it. Another way is like, you know, I don't have a lot of room here. You do it like this. You know, you just kind of learn to manipulate. You know, kind of have faith and swing around your neck a little bit. These are heavy, so they hit harder. It takes a little bit of faith, man. If you get hit with them, you will hurt. I've bled from them, so you can swing like that. You can swing like this. If you're gonna hit someone, you know you can do shit like this. Here's another thing you can do: rest it back here and then tuck them in between your arm, and kind of whip it out. I'm not real perfect at it. Like, he's just kind of pointed back. I'm kind of whipping it out. I'm not real fast. These are different things you can do. If you get hit, they will hurt. These things will hurt you, man. They will. If you want to start out, use foam nunchucks. I've bled from these things before. Another way, I've never actually used them in a fight. I sometimes like to hold them upside down, like with a reverse grip, because I can go really fast with them that way. Now, it limits my ability to move too, but I think in martial arts, if you're really going to do some stuff, if you get hit in the face, you're not going to like it. You probably want to break up. You don't. I would say I wouldn't want to be stringent and do it the same every fucking time. I want to be kind of unpredictable. You know, if I want to, you just kind of move, swing around some. Don't worry about, you know, bouncing off your legs some. Just you don't want the end to smack you, but you kind of want to like wrap it around your arm, wrap it around your neck to where like it comes around, but you don't. If the end smacks you, it's gonna hurt, right? It takes a little bit of faith. You want it to kind of wrap around and bounce off without the end hitting you. You can bounce off your body. You know, if you're doing this and it could bounce back and hit you in the arm, it'll hurt a little bit, but I don't feel as comfortable with my left arm. I just don't. There's a bad spirit there. These are just things you can do. I don't have anything I can actually hit, man. You know, I'm not skilled with this. If you want to hit someone in the face, side of the face, reverse it. There's all kinds of things you can do, but if you want to start with nunchucks, just like learn swinging like this. Then you get a freestanding like foam dummy or something, and it's going to take faith. When you hit it, you have to hit it hard and pull through, man. This won't bounce much because it's bad. Because if you don't hit it hard enough, these things will bounce back and smack you. So you have to like kind of hit it with, like wham, pull it through hard, whip it through there. Don't stop moving. Yeah. So here's like, if you want to whack someone in the face, you can hit them up and down like this. You can hit them like this. Just stuff to practice, you know. Just be aware. If you don't, you better trust your spirit and be honest with what you're feeling. Be honest and don't flinch too much, but also don't be dumb. So these ones are heavy. The easiest real nunchucks to use probably are the rattan ones, which are hard. They're very hard. They're made out of a reed. They kind of feel like wood, but they're light. Oh, they can hurt you, man. They're called rattan nunchucks. Rattan nunchaku. These are hard. These are hard rubber ones. I like these hard rubber ones. I have metal ones and stuff. You know, if you wanted to start with something real nunchucks, I'd go with rattan, because the rattan won't break either and splinter like wood does. But I'd buy like rattan nunchucks or whatever you want. But that's my introduction to nunchucks, which was taught to me by Jake Mace. As you can see, I'm the one that wears the crown of thorns because I really am Jesus Christ. Talk to you later. You know my business site. Go on my page if you want to know where I'm buying this shit. I'm here to make America great again. Talk later.